Roblox to change your avatar again, people are worried for the Play Zone developer, big new updates coming soon, and so much more insane news today. So if you're new, please subscribe because I'm honestly just desperate at this point. Thank you, and let's get into it. Firstly though, let's start with a pretty big update coming soon. So over the last few months, Roblox has been experimenting a lot with like a new in-game menu. What they've been doing for some users is you just give it out to like random users. And this is what the new menu will look like. And I mean, honestly, I don't even think it's that bad. Like for the most part, it looks pretty clean. I think the only issue I have is like the bottom part. Like the buttons on the bottom part are pretty small. But besides that, I think this looks pretty good and pretty clean. But most of the comments I've seen, people actually don't seem to like this for some reason. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. Obviously, when anything changes, people are gonna be mad. Like no matter what. Most people just don't like change in general. But I feel like when this rolls out to everyone, in like a week, everyone will get used to it and everyone wouldn't even care about it anymore. Now this menu isn't out for everyone just yet, and they're kind of doing it in like a weird way. It's slowly rolling out to people, but like really slowly. Like the initial roll started in May of this year, and now they're starting to roll out to even more people, which just kind of shows you how slowly the rollout is. And I don't know why they're doing it so slowly. I think they're still maybe experimenting with it, but over I guess the whole year, they're gonna slowly roll this out to more people. Blogs News just tweeted out saying that more people should have got it. And this is for mobile and PC, by the way. So check out Roblox if you have this for mobile and PC. And if you already do have this, you're actually pretty lucky, because only a small percentage of people have this right now on the platform. But more and more people are getting it every day and over the next few months, I guess. And like I said, most people don't like this, but I don't even think it's that bad. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is better or worse? Let me know. But next we have a huge problem on Roblox. So over the last few days I covered how that there's been like 10 times more garbage uploaded to the UGC program or the UGC catalog. Usually every once in a while, with the state of UGC right now, a Dominus or like a fake Valkyrie gets uploaded. But in the last few days, it's been like times 10. So many Dominuses, Fedoras, fake limiteds, Valkyries or whatever have been uploaded to the platform. And people have unique methods of like bypassing the UGC moderation. Some people upload it in different parts, and if you buy all the parts together, it makes a specific item. Or some people just flat out upload it normally. And with the state of Roblox moderation and UGC, it just gets through. And because of all this drama, it started a debate in the community, or a discussion in the community. Asimo kind of kicked it off by saying, "This usually had drama is crazy, how would you fix it?" And a lot of YouTubers actually gave their thoughts, one being Creekcraft, which is what he said. I think Roblox has three options. A, step up moderation tenfold and start breaking the hammer down on anyone breaking the rules. Which I mean is the obvious option, but let's be real. Roblox will never step up their moderation. But the other part of banning people they definitely should be doing. He continues, B, go back to severely limiting who gets into the program. Which I mean yeah, another pretty obvious one. But as you guys probably know, they just announced that more people are gonna have access to the program, and it's actually public now. People who verify their age now and are 13 and up can upload to the UGC program. It's no longer exclusive, it's all public now. And he has one more point. C, do nothing and continue with the full release of public UGC. Hot take, but I personally don't care about limiteds. I wager most of Roblox player base doesn't even know trading exists. With that being said, the people abusing the system right now are hurting the people who aren't. Especially people who mainly rely on UGC sales for their income. Something definitely needs to be done. Otherwise, it's just gonna turn to the coding catalog 2.0 and become an unusable mess. And I mean yeah, I kind of agree with him. The most important part of UGC isn't even the fake limiteds being posted, it's the fact that all the garbage and trash items being uploaded distract away from the actual good items being uploaded. So not only are like these fake items like ruining the catalog or whatever, or ruining trading, it's a bigger issue of that is taking away from people's livelihoods in a sense. Because right now, scrolling through the UGC catalog is awful, and it takes all the attention away from the people who put effort into them and make actual good items. I think unfortunately what we have to accept is that Roblox is not going to do anything about this, let's be real. But anyways, move to our next story, Roblox breaking, which happens pretty often, let's be real. But this time it's a bit different. Usually when Roblox breaks or goes down, it's usually on PC and mobile, or mainly on PC. But this time Roblox went down just for mobile users. A few days ago the app was having a lot of issues. When people would load into the app, their games wouldn't load, and it was overall just unplayable. And like I said, this was only for mobile users, which is pretty interesting. We haven't really seen something like this where it's just down for mobile or Roblox mobile is broken to this extent. It was pretty interesting though. All the games weren't loading and it was overall just being really glitchy and buggy. And Roblox is pretty heavily affected by this since a lot of people play on mobile. And for a lot of people, they don't have a PC and a mobile phone, so they don't have another option. I wonder how much this affected Roblox's like player count at the time, because a good majority of Roblox players are on mobile. So yeah, pretty interesting and pretty random to see. I think by the time the video's up, it should be good now. But anyways, next week something pretty interesting. So yesterday, a lot of people were actually worried for the Play Zone developer. So firstly, out of nowhere, people noticed that Hasm made his main Twitter account and his secret Twitter account private, which is kind of weird. Like if he made the secret Twitter account private, it would make sense since it's a secret account. But the main account being private too was just kind of weird. And people were tweeting out being concerned like what happened to Hasm, like is Hasm okay? And generally people didn't know what was going on. But then a few hours later, we kind of got our answer. He tweeted out saying that he finally told his parents, or I guess his mom, about everything. Which if you guys don't know, Hasm, like a super successful developer or whatever, He actually hasn't told his parents about any of this, but the other day he finally told them, and obviously they were super happy with this, which is nice to see, by the way. Super happy for him. And I guess he privated his accounts before telling them, or telling her, which seems to be the reason, because the accounts went privated and a few hours later he put out this tweet. But I mean, yeah, overall this is just incredible and amazing to see. But with it did come some confusion and some concern, because since he privated his accounts, people were actually worried and didn't know what was going on until a few hours later when he put out this tweet. In the end though, pretty wholesome story and pretty nice to see from Hazem. But let's move to our next review. Roblox Studio being hacked, quote unquote hacked. Recently, popular creator uwucutesingle has been getting a lot of backlash, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know why. I haven't looked too much into it. I know she scammed people before and was promoting fake Robux or fake Robux scam links before, but besides that, recently there's been so much hate videos made on her. Everyone's just hating on her. It's pretty insane. And with it, there's also been some memes associated with this. She recently uploaded this video just called "I hacked uwucutesingle," and it's a story of another creator, Stakes, claiming that he hacked her account, which many people actually believed, surprisingly, and many people thought that she was actually hacked. But I mean, let's be real, this is obviously a big joke. It's actually pretty funny. The entire comment section of this video of people believing it's real are saying please delete the account and oh, I respect you so much for hacking it. It's actually pretty funny to see. But obviously I'm 99% sure this is a joke. She probably just asked can you record this video for me, and he uploaded it. But anyways, moving to our last story of Roblox changing your avatar yet again. Over the last few months, we've seen Roblox change all their avatars, or all their official avatars. Firstly, they changed the Roblox avatar 3 times. It went from the classic one to a blocky one, to now the same thing but just with a dynamic head. And then the Builderman avatar changed once again, and this time was completely different, and once again with a dynamic head. And it seems what they're doing is they're updating all their official accounts to have dynamic heads because they want people to use them. And the next account they changed today was a David Baszucki account, the owner himself. RBX News tweeted out saying, Roblox CEO David Baszucki has changed his avatar, and as you can see, this is what it looks like now. And it's completely different. What it was prior was, I'm pretty sure, a recreation or a attempt of what he looks like IRL, to now a more Robloxy avatar actually. And obviously he's using a dynamic head. And I'm not gonna lie, it actually doesn't look that bad. It's pretty crazy to see him change from a Arthro realistic type avatar to a more classic Roblox avatar. Roblox is always pushing Arthro and realistic avatars, so the fact that the CEO and the owner himself on his own account changed from a realistic avatar to a more blocky and classic avatar is pretty nice to see. And he's also wearing some classic items, like the old Builders Club hat. And in general, I think the avatar looks pretty good. The only flaw I have with the avatar is that the head color and the arm color looks off. If they were the same, it would look kind of perfect, not gonna lie. And in general, people actually seem happy with this one. When Roblox changed the Builderman avatar and the official Roblox avatar, people freaked out and everyone thought it was so ugly. But for once, this is actually kind of a dub, because even though it's using a dynamic head, they're not forcing some garbage Arthur or whatever anymore. He actually switched to a more blocky and cooler avatar, or a classic avatar. Obviously though, a lot of people hate this avatar switch, but let's be real guys, the one on the left looks 10 times worse, or 100 times worse. What even is that? Most people are judging the avatar and what it looks like now, but most people aren't taking into account what it looked like prior. And even if it is a bit ugly, I think it's actually insane to see them switch from a realistic avatar to a more blocky, classic avatar. I also saw some confusion with this. A lot of people think that it's the Builderman avatar again, but it's actually the David Baszucki account. If you guys don't know, he actually has his own account, the CEO of Roblox. And if you enjoyed though, check out this video where people think popular Roblox games are shutting down. See you in the next one.